left off with the story mode for... It says story mode. I didn't realize there are other modes. I don't know how you get to them. But of I Am Future, we're going to be picking up where we left off. So we did meet Barbara, who is the bomb. She's a literal bomb. Like, with the little posts out of it that if you touch them, they go boom. And she also has a temper. And she behaves... you know, like someone who, if they don't get even the nicest little thing, that there'll be an attitude. What depends on the moderation is equal and consistent, and as you said, banning people who get into others' feed with hate versus a rant to yourself. Yeah, but I will say, for my experience with moderation, and yes, there is problems where moderation is unequal and all that, but that's like, there's gonna be false positives, there's going to be issues with any moderation. But it's kind of one of those things that you do need to have moderation. Like, I would take my chances with inconsistent moderation over no moderation. Not that I would like inconsistent moderation. But if we're talking, like, what's better or worse, no moderation does way more harm. Like, not even strictly in people saying whatever garbage they're saying, but also just it makes it an unusable thing. And no one's gonna get it perfect. But yeah, so we don't know what new tools we have. We did open this new spotter roof, and I'm just tearing things apart while I'm talking because there's things to be torn apart, and they're not gonna tear themselves apart. But there's that elevator down there. It requires new materials. I think where I've been missing out is, I don't know if it's a vacuum press, but I think we're missing some new piece of tech. Just, I caught a thing on the patch notes about some, like, nano compressor or whatever. I'm like, oh, that sounds like what I need for the materials I haven't found access to yet. So we're just gonna go through here. But we did get ourselves a new roof, so I am just lobbing apart everything per usual. But we did open, I think it was 4 or 5 new areas last stream. Okay, so we have full inventory. But I also found these things are amazing for the foam. Oh yeah, that's Barbara. She's the bomb. Okay, it's just a shrub. Okay. It's fine. Walk it off. Okay. Nope, you got something to say to me, do you? Ask a question. Later. If you have the urge to chat about the latest rumor... Alright, well... fine, I'll play pickle. So you want it 70% around here. Exactly, on the money. I do not want to refuse the task. But you need to build up friendship and all that. So it does get more complicated each time. That's kind of what I figured, is as we became closer friends, these mini games would get more involved. Cool. Can I do this with you yet? Alright, nope. Alright. Because there is an objective of becoming friends with all of them. So if we look at our list of objectives, it's to increase my reputation with Barbara, to increase my reputation with all the others, and to catch crabs. And I was looking at the achievements and what's involved there. It is a lot. A lot of them are going to be pretty grindy, and one of the achievements is to fill in every single tile of floor. I'm not going to focus on that. But there's a thing. Alright, so what I saw was that there was a nano compressor or something like that. So that's for the vacuum compressor. That has no more upgrades. You have the atomic synthesizer, and then after that's the ion synthesizer. There's nothing on the farming table. So I'm assuming it's going to be this machine here will try and upgrade you. So that requires the 2 circuit boards, the 15 structures, and all that. I am actively making the structures. We're dropping more junk off everywhere. So let's see. Oh, right, we're working on the smart tower level 3. That's right. So I've got the reactor. I need 10 of the foam things, which I can just go back over to where we were and tear apart more, and that should give me the foam. And then the batteries I can make, and the matrices I might even have. I guess it's time to get another box involved. Oh, not there, please. Okay. I'll leave the reactors here. Don't know how I got 1 fish steak, but okay. That's fine, whatever. Okay. But yeah, so for the moment, we're working on that new roof, just trying to get access to our... Maybe you beat story mode first before the other ones unlock? Yeah, they might have like a creative mode or something you unlock after story mode. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But in the interim, basically I need to run over here. Now trying to get materials from this. We did find we can just straight up find a bunch of these materials over here, which is good news. Like, we did find just one of the reactors laying around over here. But yeah, so these, when I went through them, there was some of these had like lots of foam in them. So this should like literally just give me the foam I need. Plus, it cleans up a lot of space. Because most likely, we might even find a tool in here we need. But I won't know till we clear it up. Because I need to figure out how to get this nano compressor, whatever it is, that I can make the tech wood or whatever. And so I'm not sure. There's a good chance we're going to find a blueprint somewhere to do it. We'll see. Alright. Because that's the way a lot of these go, is you'll unlock a new area, and then as you run around, eventually you will be like, oh, wait a second. This is some new thing. Let's also check with Barbara, because I don't... Oh, that's right. Barbara wanted, I think it was like haikus or something like that to help her meditate, because she has anger problems. So she wanted us to get her stuff to let her get back onto her therapy. To help her with her anger management. Okay. Which does mean setting up some more expeditions and all that. Surprised I still have inventory space. But then the other thing I'm working on... Ooh, that's good. The other thing I'm working on is upgrading our tower. That's actually why I need the foam. Because that might open up new areas for her to go to, because I genuinely can't think of much more the tower will do. Alright. And no more miniature golf. It's not allowed. Yeah, roof down there doesn't look like it has nearly as much trash as we've seen. Oh, but that's definitely where we're going down from this elevator to my right. Because that's the only other area I know of that I can't get into yet right now. Is that down there. Oh, I need to check to see if those robots get taken. No, I think the robots were the diamond saw I don't have yet. How do I still have inventory space? Yeah, because the elevator I can't fix till I figure out the new materials. Which we did get a hold of the reactor. We can make those now. Oh, you're something new. Alright, well, let's come back for that. So I missed. There is a new plant there. So let's go drop all this junk off. We've taken apart half of this roof already. I didn't realize I need to hammer these. That'll make my life easier. Okay. It bothers me so much that he's got the marker like a quest is there, but he doesn't. Alright, so let's see if I can grab everything I need for the smart tower, because you can see I already have 20 foam panels on me just from taking apart the putt-putt golf. And we didn't even finish with that. The plats this game definitely had you cracking up. Yep. Alright, so let's see here. So I have plenty of the foam panels. We can go ahead and grab all of the tokens we can carry. You're still working on this. We'll go ahead and grab all those out. Chuck that plastic in there because I don't need it right now. We'll just let it run. Okay, so let's see here. So I've got 12 of these. Or, sorry, 32 of these, so we're good there. I need 8 batteries. So let's see what we got in the way of batteries floating around here. I've got 4 batteries, so I need to make batteries. I'm not on the right bench. There we go. So for batteries, I need the foam and the electrolyte. That's not my favorite. So I need 4 batteries. So I've got our batteries. I need the reactors, and I need displays. So there's the 4 displays, and there's the reactors. So with that, I should be able to upgrade the smart tower, and we'll see if that gets us anything new or exciting. Cheese plants? Yep. They are pretty cheesy. Oh, I want that. I missed those. There's always more to be taken apart. Okay. You just keep doing your thing. I'm gonna go ahead and flag this to be built. You just keep bringing stuff all over. We apparently have a new message, so check the message first. Water may have ruined the land, but it also will save it. Sometimes dream of huge aquariums. Perhaps they'll name them after such a worthy fisherman as yourself. We try and stick together. Cool. Alright. So, before we mess with anything like that, upgrade our tower. And do you have another upgrade? You do have a whole extra tier of upgrade to you. Okay. I was not expecting a whole extra tier of upgrade. Let's see, cybernetic hand calculation. Lets me carry more. We can see the weather for longer. Autonomy accumulator. You won't need to wait hours for your batteries to charge anymore. The automatic, so you charge faster. Better solar panel, minion repairer. So these are all just straight up upgrades right now. Good news on a lot of it, but straight up upgrades. Let's check the expeditions and see if anything's changed now they've upgraded the tower. Yeah, it's a cheese plant. Where do you think cheese comes from? Everyone knows you farm cheese. Ah. Okay. So it looks like we have 2 new areas, and they cost a lot to reach. And I'm 1 coin short of being able to grab one of them right now. So, that's not exactly how I expected that to work, but that's fine. Which would imply that I have a whole other tier of tower after this that I will need to get for the next tier up. So let's go run it back over to a machine, grab ourselves an extra unit of currency, and then let's open one of the 2 areas, because I don't know what's in either of them, so it makes no difference. So we're going to open up the one that's for 350. And we just need more currency. I have a feeling I probably should be expanding our power and our ability to generate money. I've ignored that so far, but that might be a mistake. And you've already got 4 cables hooked up to you. You can't upgrade that. I might need to look into that, what it would take me to build a second thing for generating currency just to speed it up. Because I'd hate to get to that point. Oh, we've gotten our mail. I'd hate to get to that point and then realize, like, thing. Let's see. Now you're not only rich, but you own a mighty starship. Your mission is complete, Captain. Here are the coordinates to the store where you'll find your reward. Cool. So, we completed that. I still feel like we're winding down. There's just another tier on 1 or 2 things than I realized, which is fine. More content is better than not as much. Alright. So there's the yellow submarine. So go here and grab our prize. Wait, is that a new area? That's a new area, right? Yellow submarine. What are you thinking, yellow submarine? Even your name makes it obvious that you're supposed to be under the water, not on top of it. Got all mixed up, did you? A little lost? Cool, so we found that. Oh, so we can get, like, a lot of biomass. We can get, microchips. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty good. We have Grinwald Store, previously an agriculturalist. Grinwald now trades in seeds and fertilizers. Okay. So yeah, so apparently finishing that thing there gave me that. There's 2... Okay, so I'll have 2 more regions we'll be able to reach over here. Gotcha. Okay, regardless, let's open up the Admiral. We will be able to get fertilizer, more lights. We'll be able to just get ourselves the frames now. And we can grab ourselves a reactor. So this is giving me good materials that I wasn't able to grab easily before. Sadly, nothing that's going to be unlocking something brand new. Either way, we definitely want that reactor. Those are hard to get. Some people like zipping around town like the wind on scooters, and others like complaining about them. The complainers won. These scooters won't be moving anytime soon. Cool, so we got a reactor. So I have 2 power. I don't need any of that. I don't really need transformers. I don't need plexiglass. Yeah, so as you can see, more and more materials are becoming available as time goes on that I could just say, hey, give those to me. But yeah, so like that being able to just grab frames as a renewable thing is pretty strong. So I'm not super worried about the rest of these. But that's good. Getting ourselves a freebie reactor is always a solid one. I still need to figure out how I can get the next device in line with those. Let's see here. So what I'll probably do is take the quick second to build ourselves another thing for making currency, because it's looking like currency is going to start to become a bottleneck, as the next thing I need costs like 400 currency, which I think takes me right now like 2-3 in-game days to generate. So we'll definitely want to get a second one just to cut that time in half. I do wonder when we're going to hit the point that my solar isn't going to be adequate and I'll need an extra solar panel. Now let's put this in the decryptor before I forget, because I will. Energizing coffee. That's fine. So I've got the smart tower on there. We can't make the elevator yet, so let's take that off the list. And these are all upgrades that are relatively cheap, considering I can literally just do that one right now without stopping to grab anything. Teach the minion fighter points of guarding and maintenance. Will never forget to fill your sprinklers. Alright. Let's go here. So I need displays. So let's start building a bunch of that garbage, because that'll burn up some materials, which I've got... Wait, well actually, scratch that first. I literally just said I was going to make another thing. Oh, wait, we've unlocked a bunch of stuff. A changing booth. An iron barricade. An electrified garden. I don't really care about the rest of it. So I need more currency. Put it there. Will you be in range of this? Alright, so let's drop off you. So I need metal plate, light bulbs, and the electro stuff. So there's the light bulbs. There's the transformers. There's the microchips. There's this. Let's grab the wire. I need 2 metal, 4 metal. And drop you off real fast. Because I'm going to try and get the power turned on that real quick. And then I want to upgrade this post here. So there's an extra connection. So you need plastic. Cool, it does reach. All right, so we've increased our ability to generate currency, so that's good news. Meanwhile, I am accumulating a lot of greens and a lot of other goodies. Do you have any of the biomass there? No, good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all of that to make a bunch of floor tile. Yeah, increasing our passive income? Yep. So we're burning up all of the biomass we can to make floor panels and just keep filling in what we can to fix this. I do want to make more matrices. Because it looks like that's what's holding us up on a lot of those things. Alright, so we're going to be able to patch up a lot of floor space here soon. I'm also happy because it's deleting a lot of materials that I've had in surplus. Let's go grab more. Why are you not showing the floor panels? Okay, weird, but that's fine. So with that, we got a ton of floor panels. But as an added bonus, I now can chuck some of the stuff in here where I didn't have room before. I'm going to put the microchips in here. For the moment, I am going to keep those on me, but we'll put this in here. And that's just because we use those enough places. Let's put the plastic back in here for right now. And we're good there. We've got the reactors. So, oh, I'm going to need a stack of that still. So let's go over here. Because I've got 13 of these. So as much as I hate to burn valuable materials on making things, so let's get to the goop. So if I grab you, a stack of batteries, and a stack of wire, we can get the meteorologist upgrade, which means I'll be able to see weather as far as I need. And we'll lock you in for the next spot. Oh, actually, I might be able to just do this here. So we need another display, but I do have the 20 of that. So let's continue to work on just unlocking everything we can, because every unlock is one more thing done. Let's make sure we don't just have like those tech boards here or something that I'm overlooking. We don't. And you need materials. All of you need materials I don't have. The fishing rod, we have noodles. Oh wait, do we just get the noodles from the plants and that? I think we saw that. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Right, so I needed to upgrade you, and you were waiting on more of these frames, which we're working on. That's fine. Let's see here. What the heck was I just over here for? I needed 2 more batteries. And a display. So there's your display. There's 1, 2 batteries. So that'll give me the hand upgrade. And you'll be next, which... I have solvent in one of these boxes, right? Yeah, so I just need 20 of the plant fiber, which I can get really fast by just hacking a bunch of stuff up. Okay. Apparently I've let this get out of hand down here. Okay, do I have any more spray? Nope, that's fine. Okay. Just need a couple more of these and that'll give me what I need. Right, 1 more should do it. Alright, well apparently 1 more and that should do it. And we did have a thing where we got our way down to a shore and it basically told me it'd be dangerous to go there when it's raining, but to check the day after it rains, because I could get goodies out of it. And I do not feel like going around this anymore. Because as I said, there's apparently an achievement for patching every single hole here. And we get plenty of these materials pretty constantly, so... I am just working on patching holes now. Because this is very easy to get the materials for anyways. Okay, so with that, I should be able to go here and reinforce my hammer. Oh, I need to choose the correct tab. And now after this, we have the drill coolant. Alright, so I need a battery, and I need 3 matrices. So let's get the battery and the 3 matrices going. Right now, I'm just gonna toss you in there so I don't accidentally eat you. Alright, so for the matrix, we just need to go to this. And then for the battery, you could run over and do this. Is it matrices? Well, I think it's... Yes, it would be matrices for the plural. Yes, yes, yes. So, drill coolant, sturdy minion battery. Cool. And we can deal with the other upgrades here in a minute. In the meantime, let's go check in our currency. Oh, is there an upgrade for you? No. Yeah, so our power's probably going to go out today on there because they no longer have it hooked up to a generator. And so went night into a full day of overcast. Which is probably not great, but I am choosing to just ignore my problems. We can drop you off. Drop you off. And that's fine for right now. We can drop plastic in here. Alright, so let's go ahead and start the next expedition. We don't have a lot of money. But let's go ahead and see what we can find. Because we did get some new valuable materials that we can just grab. There was new points we can reach. So stars get first priority. So let's get the blue circuit board. Then we'll grab the fertilizer, even though I'm not really worried about fertilizer. But it is a one and done, and they're only available certain days a week, so let's grab it. It guided ships and symbolized dry land. Sometimes it seems like we could fix all the lighthouses, all the lost ships would return home. Probably not. We can get the sunken subway. You'll have to wait a while for the next train. Colorful fish frolic along the flooded tracks, and the tunnels have turned into beautiful underground riverbeds. Cool. Fertilizer. So we can go Grimwald's. Let's check Grimwald's just in case. I really want... Oh, there's the Crystal Lake. Then I don't care about that. A new customer. Well, hold on a moment. Let's get myself straightened up. There. Seeds in any color for any taste. Hand-picked selection. Can I ask your name? My friends call me Grinwald. You can call me that too. Even though you're not my friend. For now. If you share my passion for preserving biology of the New World, then we are friends. Where do you get your goods from? On my days off, I go around all the different roofs, pick up anything left on the ground. And the animals help me a lot too. But I'd have to get far too theoretical in order to explain that. Okay, so we've got fertilizer, we got a bunch of seeds. We do have 2 reactors for sale here. Yeah, so we apparently can, like, grow noodles. And cream beans is a new crop. I'm not going to buy a thing from you right now. I want to save my money to unlock the port. But it was good to check that apparently he does have reactors for 1,000 apiece, which is pretty heckin' pricey. But that might be something we get stuck playing ball at some point. For the moment, even though we can unlock those 2 workers with the reactors, I think I'm going to save them for the tower. Just because I have a feeling with this, I'm going to have them for tower. And the alternative would be buying the 2 reactors off him because I would need the Okay. I was just checking with Tomb because, I had made myself lunch and it was very filling in a good way and all that. But as a result, I like sent her a message me like, yeah, I might not be hungry for dinner. I made too much rice. Which is like no big deal. Alright, so I've got that. Still not entirely sure why I'd want to make those the electrified versions, but I'll do it at some point. Right now I got our priorities. Okay, so we still got the foam panels and all that. We've got some circuit boards. Alright, you're still doing your thing. For a little longer. So I actually have 4 of these now. So the vacuum press is probably one of the things I need to work on. The trio station, I could probably just knock that out real quick. So we have you. What I'm looking for is the batteries. So that's going to be you. That's going to use up... Okay, so I won't be able to do that right now. That's fine. So put these 2 back for the moment. And for the moment, I'm going to drop these 2 off as well. And we're almost time to eat a little bit more food. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here. And let's start shredding more stuff on this far roof. Oh, I guess I could do their little mini games to make them happy. I'm ready. 70%, so right around there. And here's your dance game that you're making harder and harder each time. Cool. I need to probably buy some gifts for the other ones so I can start doing their mini game and all that. Okay. So I wanted to go over here to check these other putt-putt courses, because that'll give me a bunch more foam. Almost. So I got the upgrades, hoping I could just push through with the drill, but it's not quite there. Alright. Get more of that. Okay, so we have a vending machine back here. So that's a cosmetic. Yes, that one's another one for food. Those, honestly, a lot of those feel like the stretch goal kind of things of cook everything a bunch of times. None of those look like they are things that we will need to simply finish the game or whatever. Alright. There's nothing hidden down there. Definitely want microcontrollers. Yes, I've got all that taken apart. Oh! The construction bot is actively working on building that for me. Thanks, construction bot. You're the best. Alright, so for you, I'll have to wait till we have more stuff. There's the new things. Yeah, because we had some plants here that I missed. Got the noodle plants and a couple other things. That's fine, take the damage. Alright. Alright, so inventory is full, so take this all apart. Take it back. Alright, inventory is full again. We actually have some mushroom soup over there and all that. That's fine. Yeah, because I've got that spot, and then I've got another spot I can drop down on the far end over there. And then we had the spot down here where I'm just waiting for it to rain before dropping down there again. So just trying to figure all that out. So the power did go out now. They're no longer producing anything. I mentioned that was coming. Alright, so we've got all that. Okay. So the trio station will require me to make some batteries. So let's get that sorted out. So I'll need to go to this. And I need 4 batteries. People mentioned I might be able to make the reactor. I haven't seen it yet listed. But it does look like the reactor might be one of those things that you only ever need so many. And so I might sort that out. So for the trio marking station, so I need... Grab the foam, the frames. We will need the microcontrollers. So I could have this set up to be a trio station. Which is as high as it goes. Alright, so we can drop you off. Ah, that's too much for you to carry. I see. Wait, you have this in 2 boxes. Don't do that. Was there any more? Okay, we don't have more blueprints listed to even research. That's fine. We do have noodles and a bunch of other stuff that I probably should do something with, but I don't know what I'm doing with them yet, so I'm just chucking all that in there. We can chuck those in there for right now. We got more metal rods. I can put those in here for a moment. There's the plastic. Okay. So we need to figure out... So it says Nano Forge, and that's what we're trying to figure out, is where we get the Nano Forge from. And don't spoil it if you know. A big part of the fun is figuring it out. So... Power's an issue. Let's run over here. Because I couldn't remember what we have with what we could do over here. So here's the other things. Yeah, so we want this, the solar power upgrade. The 2 bots are going to hold off on for right now. So it does look like the primary thing I'm going to need to grab is 3 more matrices. And that should give us better solar. So for the matrices... we need the microchips, the plastic, and the stuff. So we need you, the plastic, and the microchips. So 1, 2, 3. Getting low on all of those things. I need 2 transformers. And I need 30 plant. So let's run over there, get ourselves the better solar. Yeah, and I'm not going to worry about the repairer. It's certainly useful, and so is the other one. But right now, this to me is the priority. So it's the vacuum press, and that I know we need. We haven't seen anything about the nano forge or anything like that. I'm assuming somewhere around here we're gonna find that. Then we can go from there. So let's go ahead and put you back. Drop you off. Gonna chuck you in here. Choose to ignore my problems for a hot minute. Okay. So it doesn't imply that I'm going to need another one of those. Let's wait till we have a day that isn't crap weather. And there's a good chance that'll just handle itself. Alright. Let's keep shredding the stuff we've got over here. And after that we can check down there for more stuff. Because somewhere around here we got new goodies to grab. That's my assumption, at least. And if not, then we get a whole lot of materials I don't know what to do with. Alright. Got our television to take apart, which gives us a matrix, so that's good. Alright. But yeah, so it also tells me we probably need more accumulators. That, well, actually, we got the upgrade for the accumulator. It just didn't get a chance to do anything. Alright. There's also been more than once we found some, like, a coffee cup with something important inside. So who knows what else we'll find. Two more things. Oh, the speakers. Alright. Once there's also achievement for, like, fully clearing everything off the map, like, junk-wise. Let's go mess with the DJ booth first. Like, get through all this to get the DJ booth and take apart what we can. Because these feel like the place they like to hide stuff. That'll be a nope on this one. Alright. Well, the other place to check if this ends up being bust is on the other side of the sports area. Ooh, a lot of matrices. And a bunch of metal frames, I like that. Very quickly, we're running out of stuff on this roof. Yeah, I think we'll check the other area after I fill up my inventory here. Because I'm hitting that point where I'm like, there is really not much left for me to take apart here. So the odds I've missed some random blueprints sitting out are getting pretty low at this stage. Oh, there's another TV tucked back there. Okay. I didn't even see it. I just saw that we had the highlight to take some parts. Like, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna take it all apart. I have no strong preferences what order it happens. Let's see, are there stretch goals after you beat the game? There are in the game, yes. Oh, I found a hat. There are different things you can work on after that. So they have the things I've mentioned where there's like the achievement where you fill in like all of the empty pieces of flooring to make it all taken care of. There is one to like build up all the friendships and all that. I don't think those are strictly required. I've gone back and forth where I think those are necessary to beat the game or not. But with the sort of grindy nature of them, I'm leaning more towards probably not as a requirement. I'm assuming we just need to unlock the tools to reach the new areas, and eventually we will do the appropriate thing that's like, okay, you got it. Alright. Yeah, so right now we're just trying to find, there's a tool that we haven't located yet called, I think it's like the nano compressor or whatever. Or nano forge, that's right, nano forge. And once I get the nano forge, we'll be able to make new materials. And it looks like that's the next thing I need to make happen. But we gotta figure out where it's hidden. Alright. Okay, inventory is full. Apparently I have a new plant. So let's grab that and put it with the others. Hey, a large group of insects are going to destroy my stuff that I probably should get under control. That I'm choosing to completely ignore because food has been no problem for me. Alright, so we can drop off this. I don't think those do anything, but I've been collecting them anyways. Our inventory is so full. So I've got 6 of those. Let's check here. So there's still tons in there. Alright, so we are hurting right now for these. If I get these, we can make the vacuum press. I don't know if we need the vacuum press for anything, but that's what we've got. In the meantime, I'm just gonna leave all that stuff the way it is for the time being. And not even worry about it. We've still got that path down there. I don't think that matters for us. We have to wait for rain for the one down below here to matter. Because we've gone down there twice, there's nothing there, and it basically says, check after it rains. Yeah, so that needs a diamond saw. Let's just run on over here real quick. You destroy this just because I can. No, I didn't finish it. Make that little walkway a little wider for me in the future. Alright, so let's go back down here. Because this is another area we've unlocked that we haven't thoroughly explored. This is my next guess is, if we run around here and we keep tearing stuff apart, maybe we'll find some goodies. I do see there's the decrypting chest over there. Let's grab that. don't want to go the whole way around. I mean, we're finding lots of matrices, which is good. Alright. Right, and I made just the tiniest little path through here. There's the decrypt chest. I'm gonna go back to destroying everything in this middle spot, because this middle spot was, like, hard to get to. So who knows if it'll be a thing like there'll be a blueprint buried under all this or something. Alright, that's not looking promising. Oh, there's another decrypt box. This will probably fill up our inventory. Like, a genuine thing, I probably just need to... Wait, oh, there's a clam in the side where the battery goes? Excuse me? Yep, and that's full inventory. Just gonna take apart this anyways. Even though I know I got full inventory. And we'll do a quick lap around and just see if I see any obvious, like, ah, here's the blueprint kind of thing. Thank you, Sunlight, for showing up in my time of need. Alright, so nothing over here. Yeah, those are just paper. Nothing obvious there. I will drill the matrix out of there. Thank you. And you're just gonna stay the way you are. Already checked over there carefully. It's all paper and junk. Okay, that doesn't have anything in it. I do have the TV, but I already know I don't have space for it. Bunch of fertilizer down here. But unfortunately, not seeing what I need. Alright, well, we have full inventory, so either way, let's run back up here. Drop this off. Like, right now, we're just shredding stuff because I'm not sure where to go. But with it being daytime again, all of our power should be back online. And then on top of that, I should be able to reach, like, the next place we can go to. And I might be able to get some more goodies. So the downside is I didn't gain any additional money. Alright, so let's pop over here. Drop you off. And there's that. What would it take to upgrade you? I can live with that. Because I'm really struggling on inventory space. Okay, so you can go in here. You go in there. The matrices can go in there. Here's the metal for a moment. Put the batteries in there. Actually, take the batteries out. Put more of the metal in here. And even more paper in there. That's the other reason I'm like, I should probably build things, because everything is getting full. So I got 2 decrypting cases. We are slowly gaining power on our accumulator again. Which is barely keeping up. Okay, so let's go check on what I can reach from the tower here. Because there's nothing else I needed here right now. The upgrade I can't afford. We have the decrypting case. Let's see if we get anything good from that. We got chaps. And we got cash. I like cash. Thanks, man. That cash is enough for me to unlock the next area. Alright, meanwhile, I'm going to try to adjust my AC here real fast, because I am getting hot in here. Alright. So we can get, like, the sparkling lights, but first, unlock that. You would give me cookies and milk. You'd give me floor tiles. You'd give me the coffee thing to open. And you would give me stuff to buy. So let's go ahead and get the coffee thing. Because you never know when those are got stuff stashed in them. Wherever there's sea, you'll find seagulls. No, you feathery beggars, I don't want any treats from you. And we got a coffee thing. Let's see, so we've got 5. That takes 3, that takes 1. Interestingly enough, now we could just get prepared water. So those are available almost every day, same with that. So those seem like they're okay. So let's check out Takashiro Industries. Have a seat. How about a drink? A massage? Take a look at my wares for starters. If you need something, let me know. What'd you do before the flood? I was a nurse in a hospital. Once civilization fell, I was able to appreciate the multifunctionality of the smart assistant. Where do you get your goods from? They are simple parts to make. I put them together myself, of course. And some people need huge machines for that. Imagine. Okay. So you've got more reactors. Bulk metal. Frames, all sorts of goodies. So yeah, so again, lots of good stuff. Nothing that is going to be blocker kind of materials for me to grab. But, stuff to be grabbed. And so we got 3 for there, 3 for there, the tankers 2. I would like the frames. They're only available so many days. Even if it's just like 4, that still is something I need so much of. Getting any bump forward will help. Let's see, the aerial railway project was the pride of the municipality. How long before it collapses onto the roofs? This car doesn't look very stable. Bulk metal. Okay, and with that, we're basically out of energy, so it's time to go home. So we got the bulk metal. Yeah, so it does seem like when I need reactors or particularly valuable materials, I can still just buy those outright. Which would be good use for our currency, and that'll be able to like cut some corners on making stuff. I am curious how many things we get from the bulk metal. Have you made any of the weed killing sprays? Oh, I've made tons of them. I've been just not bothering for a while, which is why they're getting out of hand, because I don't really want to run around and constantly deal with them. But I'll probably end up doing is making like 5 or 6 of them and just going on a cleaning spree and get rid of them all when it comes down to it. Alright, so we got the coffee thing. Sometimes they like to hide valuables in the coffee things out there, so we'll check you out. It was paint. It's not a valuable. That's just something to take up more inventory space for me. That's fine. Okay, so bulk metal. I'm assuming I need to take the bulk metal over to my press over here, and I'll be able to make that into something else. Oh, not you. You? That makes it to 16 of those. Ah, I've been reading this wrong this whole time. Well... Have I been reading this wrong? No, those are upgrades required. Okay, no I haven't. Yeah, so that's gonna make me 16 scrap metal. Which doesn't excite me. I don't want scrap metal. I want metal frames. It's fine. Keeping it its own stack, I just don't want to deal with. And how are you doing? You're up to 15. And I need 25. So at least you're making measurable progress. And we can go to you. And you're full. So let's grab this out of here. Grab a stack of plastic. Make some more floor tiles. Just delete some materials. There's got to be something worthwhile I can just delete a whole lot of materials to make. Because that's kind of the issue I have now, is I'm just getting so much in the way of materials. I don't really have a good place to dispose of them. Okay. Put the last little bit here. Because we got wire. Like, we could delete materials with that, but I'm not super worried about that either. Like, we can make the sprays. And those are good. Make all our different colors of sprays. We have that, but I don't think that's the priority. Yeah, that's waiting on techwood, wolfram, and carbon. All of that is the nano forge. That's our hard blocker right now, is figuring out where the heck the nano forge is. Was there any of these inventory spots we just cleared up? Give me the matrices, we'll put that. We don't get many of those matrices, so that's fine. Alright. I'm not just, like, not seeing it, right? I'm not being silly and sitting with that in my inventory this whole time and just ignoring it. No. Yeah, so the only one I know I can upgrade still is the vacuum press, which is that up there, which I'm still waiting on you for. So I need 9 more. Do we have that many rods? You have plenty of rods. Okay. So meanwhile... How much floor is filled up? Alright, so it looks like our solar isn't enough, so let's get our solar panel built. Probably need a solar and an accumulator, but let's get the solar first. Because we get second solar, that'll help with that. And you got a spare wire on you. So we can drop the plastic and those. So I just need 2 metal for glass. And then with that, that should make our power that much better. And then I'll need a wire. Yes, let's grab a wire so I can start wiring that in real quick. We're also getting to the point where pretty soon I need to actually organize these things. Alright, so we need to do those as well, which unfortunately is going to cost us a couple of those bars. So we've got the wires, we got that. I need transformers. So use 2 of these, which still means I need 10 more. Okay, so I need 4 of the foam and 2 of a couple light bulbs. So I got 3 of the foam. There's the light bulbs. And then the batteries were in here as well. Somewhere. Oh no, I used the batteries. That's fine. Your frogger are returned? Gotcha. Nice, nice. Let's see. So for the batteries, that needs more foam than I have. So let's just drop stuff off for right now. I cannot upgrade that again yet, but when I can, we'll deal with it. So we can drop that off. Drop you off. That's fine. Alright. So let's go back to tearing stuff apart. Because that's what I can work on right now in the meantime. Till we get a rain day to check down below. Now right about this. Do you actually have something to say today? Nope. 50%? Alright. I wonder how much reputation I need for all these. Like, is this going to be a huge hassle or not? Let's take a quick peek. Can we check our journal? So Mariquin is close friends. That's for 130. You're still at Pal. Barbara and the other one we don't have upgrade yet. So I need to get a gift for both of them at some point. We'll worry about that not right this minute. Did we check over there? I'm pretty sure we did, right? No, because I need the diamond saw to get over there. And it could be that the diamond saw is just sitting here somewhere and I'm just overlooking it this whole time. Which is why I'm continuing to shred stuff everywhere, just in case I'm overlooking it. Because there can't be much I've missed out here. And an empty bottle to deal with it. Oh, we got bottles. That's perfect. That'll let me take apart the other thing we couldn't. Yeah, so you look at the other roofs, and like that clearly is a roof we're not going to go to. Like it's got some debris on it, but it's relatively organized. So I didn't bother loading it up with tons and tons and tons of stuff that you'd have to go through. Yeah, it's just the hot peppers and all that. So I think we've cleared this whole area of the roof as much as we can right now. Just run over here. Yeah, so I think we've cleared this roof. There's like not a whole lot more I could do. Let's move on from this spot. We can drop off what we've got. I still haven't cleared this whole area up, which it probably should, but that's fine, whatever. Oh, a decryptor box. And a microwave to take apart. We already did the side area with the elevator down. Oh, down here. Alright. We got fish fat out of that. I can say with pretty high confidence it's not going to be here. Get some more metal pipe real fast. I don't need more light bulbs. I'm leaving the rest. Yeah, so basically we're just waiting on our material processing thing over there to make what I need for this. And dropping everything else off we can. So we got you dropped off. We're up to 17 in there. We're making good progress there. My inventory. I need less everything. What was I doing? Oh, it's the decrypting box, that's right. Construction worker stuff. Did I already do the robot today? Let's double check that. I'm pretty sure we did. But let's do the robot real fast. If the robot has energy, we can work with it. If it doesn't have energy, obviously we'll just land it again. But yeah, so we're kind of running around just knocking things out, trying to figure out where the diamond saw or the next drill bit or the next anything is. No battery. Yes, we already did today's stuff. That's what I thought. Both being able to run down and supposedly grab some number of those frames just by sending the robot. I definitely would like to do that as much as possible, because it will save us time there. It's also a thing that I can potentially continue upgrading to make multiple of those things, so I have one making the foam and one making the frames as well. It's just gonna cost me a lot of materials to set that up. And I'm gonna need more accumulators and all that. It does feel like that is something I should be working towards, though, is expanding my power grid, all that kind of stuff, adding more yes to it. But, like, right now, I don't feel like it being a help. Like, unless the vacuum... Like, I don't think the vacuum press is what gets us what we're looking for, but it could be wrong. Because with the upgrade, it is upgrading it to vacuum press, not to something else, so... Yeah, so you need 8 more. Well... We already checked down there before. Let's see... Yeah, Let's check down here. I'm pretty sure I already checked down here before previously. Oh, do I have tiles here? No. We already did that. Let's check down here. I thought we basically cleared this area out. But I just want to double check to make sure it wasn't some corner I couldn't get to that's like, oh, I have to come back for it. And we're not going to saw stuff apart unless I do see a new area I couldn't get to before. Like, there's some food here and all that. But no. No sneaky blueprints or anything like that that I'm seeing. So I'm not going to bother tearing this apart more right now. Nor do I see there's a place I could throw down some tiles and get to a new area. Let's pop up here. Let's check where it warned me that there'd be an area that I might be able to get more goodies when it rains. We still haven't had rain, but it's been like 3-4 days, so I'm still gonna check it anyways. I'm expecting no difference. I forgot I can actually mess with you now. I couldn't take these apart before. Okay. Let's see, you have both an X and a blue sky. I have to say they both seem toxic with different biases. I would not agree at all. Like, don't get me wrong, blue sky's going through things like getting new users and all that, but they're not in the same league as each other. Like, actually go, this is a pretty picture of a cat, and you'll immediately get a bunch of racist rants back at you, and how the cat is actually terrible, and you should be ashamed of yourself for having a cat. And you're just like, what is wrong with people? And I legitimately have run into those kind of situations where someone will just share a picture. It's like, I had a wonderful day. I had a nice lunch. And then someone will just go on this racist tirade, and it's just like, but why? Ah, the inventory. Just drop that in air to give me a little bit more space. Alright, 6 more. So that was a bus. So let's go back to the fitness area. And go back there and start tearing apart more. But yeah, no, they're not in the same league. Now, you're saying you just started. And it's like, fair enough. Maybe you've not seen much yet, but... We only checked a few dozen feeds on each. Yeah, no, being brand new, I could see where... It's kind of like YouTube, where you could get, like, the wrong thread, as it were, and get into the weeds. But, like, X doesn't do moderation to speak of, is kind of what its whole thing is. Only where it's, like, absolutely pressured to legally be required to do so, and even then it does a lackluster job. Versus... Right now, Blue Sky is going through a thing where it's getting absolutely swamped. It's having a little bit of difficulty keeping up, but they actually moderate. All right. And certainly the mileage may vary, but like, it's gotten to the point on Twitter, you post something, and you'll end up getting like 4 or 5 different like borderline pornography bot responses. Will be like, haha, check out my OnlyFans or whatever. And you don't get that on Blue Sky for the most part. Like, once in a while you'll have a bot pop up, but usually that account gets suspended pretty quick. And then again, like, I can barely talk on X without someone going into a huge tirade about how I'm everything wrong with the world and all that, and it's just very different experiences. Like, I can't tell you how many times I post about something about, like, you know, hey, I'm thankful, like, hey, this game included, like, a dyslexia font, and, like, it means a lot that they take consideration accessibility, and then someone going on this absolute tirade about how accessibility is everything wrong with gaming, and I am personally responsible for murdering gaming, and I should be ashamed of myself and should go die in a fire and all that. That's the X experience for me. And that's not even hyperbole. I've had to go through it. Nowadays, your block doesn't do anything worthwhile. Are you sure you're not everything wrong with the world? I'm willing to bet there's a demographic who thinks so. But I'm also feeling like there is a demographic I want them to feel that way. Yeah, now if you're a new user to either system, I don't think you're gonna get hit by the worst of it yet, or the best of it either. Like, because it doesn't know what to do with you. But, like, X tries to rage bait you. So, if you respond, like, someone posts something pretty awful and you're like, hey, man, that's messed up. Now you get that content going forward. That you're like, that's messed up. Please don't show me that. That's a high achievement. You should be proud of ruining games. If that's what's ruining games, I am dang proud. It's also a sign that there was nothing but there to ruin, if that's what's breaking it. It's like, how dare you include optional features? Alright, well, I'm shredding like everything here. I'm not finding what I'm hoping to find. And about the only thing well, I mean, no, because I can't make the bigger smart tower without the next material. So I want to go and run up, grab our money, and check for the next thing. And our inventory is full, so let's stop there. Yeah, so kind of a loss where to check, because all this we've been taking apart down here, we haven't been seeing anything. We still haven't had a rain day in a long time. Because I'm hoping that's not what's holding us up, is we have to wait for a rain day and then check the beach. Which it very well could be. But it'd be a bummer to have to wait that long, just because RNG. You still have your exclamation mark, but you don't actually have something for me. Which, I don't know what that's about. Is there a way behind the elevator, or is that just the way the walkway looks? It's just the way the walkway looks. I haven't been able to go behind it. There's like a railing. Okay, so go ahead and shred that for more floor tiles. Which I assume are piling up at my feet right now. Okay, drop you off. Drop you off. I'm gonna need to make even more storage here. So we're at 22 of the 25 I need, so we're almost there. We can go ahead and keep making floor tiles, because that gets rid of a lot of these materials for me. That is one of the only ones I found I'm like, I need more of this than I can possibly make. Let me just keep making it. We can drop you in here. That's that filled. There we go. Can light bulbs be turned into anything? There's different buildings you make light bulbs, but I don't think there's something you directly make with them. You only need 3 more of those. We're at like the home stretch of this stuff. We got plenty of microchips, circuit boards, or whatever they are. We could go over here. Let's drop a piece of wood in here and try and cook off some of the stuff I've been collecting real fast. We can go ahead and make that into drinking water. I'll need a little bit more water here. Probably need more bottles anyways. Yes, let's go ahead and make all drinking water we can. And with the drinking water, and that's will make a thing of oil since I've got that. With the drinking water, I should be able to make some other stuff. Oh, I could have made bread, but that's fine. What do I want to make? I can make the almond milk. And we can use the almond milk to make blueberry milkshakes. Deleting a lot of that, so I can put you in there now. I have 4 more fertilizer. Stop, game. I need you to stop. I need you to not do this to me. Here, you take the blueberries. You put this here. And let's turn the remaining heat into coal again. Let's move these plants farther over. And go garden. 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 I'm gonna let the builder robot eventually take care of the rest. I don't care enough. Okay, so we still need to do the drop off today for the, whatever I can get sales-wide. We only need 2 more of those before we can upgrade the vacuum press. We've got ourselves a bit more money to buy more stuff. I'm going to not buy the things to get friendships up right now. Just there's so many other things I'm working on. So start the expeditions. And see what new goodies we can get over here real quick. Okay. Let's see, I wish more games you allowed to include more and disclude more, especially in single. Disclude? Not sure what you mean by that. Okay, so the good news is returning to those stores seems to not cost me anything. Alright, so Friday I can grab that. I mean, I guess disclude you mean, like, turn off features? Usually, most of the time, accessibility features are primarily optional. The grand opening of the Living Picture exhibit was absolutely packed, but now the holographic exhibits sit bored in proud isolation. Cool. Grab the tanker next. Like, you know, at some point they'll make it so you can just put objects, just move objects you made instead of destroying them, rebuilding them. Yeah. Ooh, that's 29 floor tiles. It would seem the tanker would be in its element in water, but it went aground to rest too. And what is that smell? And so they gave me 29 floor tiles, which is actually a lot. We can check the Ferris wheel. Judging by the tilt angle, the Ferris wheel will soon come to rest on the nearby field. And the view from it won't be spectacular. We got cookies and milk. We will pop over to Grinwald's shop, see if there's anything I cannot live without. Alright. And I don't think, like, we can buy these. I don't think we spend our money. I figure we save our money for the reactors because we haven't been able to make them yet. So it could be something I literally just need to buy. Do I buy things for friendship? We'll try and next opportunity I go out, we'll try buying one thing for Barbara and one thing for for Prospero. That way we could do their mini games to work on their friendships, even though those mini games are not fast. And just see if there's like some threshold that I get them all to like pal or whatever, that it triggers something. Or it could even be that like we are being blocked by I need to get a friendship up. They haven't done that so far, but friendship has been a new mechanic. And so I don't know what's going on with all that. Okay, I don't even remember what you are. Alright, so we got the lights. There's a good chance by the time we get back over to the thing, it'll have my last 2 metal pieces. And that will be able to make the vacuum press. Come on, one more. I just need one more. So let's start grabbing all things. So I've got you. Let's find the blue circuit boards. That's those. I need the transformers. There's that. So I've got 2 minutes to wait here real fast. Once we wait those 2 minutes, we should be able to get the vacuum press built. And my real big hope is I'll be able to use that vacuum press to make something of relevance. I don't know if we will be able to, but I also don't know if we, like, what else is going to be involved. In the meantime, I don't even know what to do with all this inventory. Give me a pile of these. Put the milk and cookies in there. Because those I haven't been able to get a hold of any meaningful capacity. I'm sure there's a recipe for it, I just don't know. Oh wait, we can put these down in the meantime. Alright. Slowly but surely patching up all the holes in the roof. Alright. 30 seconds. And now we can make the vacuum press, and hopefully there's something worthwhile. What I'm a little worried is we might get the vacuum press, and it might turn the amount of like, it might immediately be like that becomes the nano forge. If that is the case, I just hope it's not really expensive so I can get onto it. Alright, upgrade. Boom. Yes. Okay. I can make reactors now. Oh, well, I didn't mean for you to do that right then. I mean, that's fine, I guess. So you don't upgrade, but I can now make reactors out of batteries. Fair enough. Well, that's giving me a source of reactors, so that's good news. The bad news is, I don't think I have any more buildings. Well, actually, I can upgrade you, but I don't have the materials. I need stuff for the nanoforge. And you're the Neo printer, so we're still missing something. All right. Well, all I can do is keep pushing down where we've been working. Yeah, we'll keep going. A hard call. Let's check over this way and see if I've just overlooked something. Because we didn't have the drill before. I'm not sure what I'm hearing, that it's acting like a bunch of stuff is getting finished being built, so I'm not sure about that. And back here is where we found the other injector. In that spot. You're just hearing out in the distance the sound of the thing getting figured out again and again. And I don't see a way to get past any of you. And you're definitely blocking the whole thing. Yeah, so you're clearly designed to block this whole area. There's a store back there. We've already found tomatoes before and all that, so it's not this way. Ooh. Give me some metal structure, I'll take that. Yeah, more light bulbs. Yup. At least these give me frames. Now check this other robot that's blocking the way. I'm pretty sure I can't get past it yet either, but clearly I'm missing something, and I'm not sure where, so we are just annihilating everything. There's a microwave here that perchance could have something inside. I mean, we found a Halloween poster. It's not really what I'm looking for, but okay. Alright. No, there we go. Oh, you know what it could be? Maybe I have to cover those plants in some way. And I can't get around you. See if I can see anything obvious down there that's important. Not really. It's entirely possible there's something down there I can't see. Alright. Oh, I don't want that. It's fine. Did I put down the tiles? Yes, it did. Let's drop these off and let's make ourselves another storage container. That way the bots can keep picking crap up. Oh, they were building all of our flower beds. That's what it was. I was like, I kept hearing them finish construction, so I'm like, what are you finding you can actually build right now? That would make sense. Okay, so I've got all this. Alright. So for another storage box, what I could do here is say, alright, small box. One, two. One, two. And upgrading you requires... We have an oil container. We can grab some pipe real fast. So grab a stack of pipe. Oh, there's the oil right there. I can run over here real quick and upgrade that. And to upgrade you, requires 1 battery, 2 foam. Let's worry about the... Nah, we can leave that on there. Oh, what we could do is, let's actually... Don't worry about upgrading this. Take this off the roster. That's fine. We've got the generators. Let's go over here. Now we know we can make generators out of the batteries. And go over here and say, alright, I would like to pin you and pin you. Can I just get it to where I can just do this right now? No, I'm going to need the foam and that. So I should be able to do is get these made. We'll probably need to go and get another one of these compressing things. Okay, so we also need ink and all that. That'll probably be fine. We can probably go over there and unlock both of these now. And if I end up needing more reactors, we can make those using the batteries. So you need the cable and all that, so let's go to storage 1. Nope. Nope. There we go. Alright. So literally I only have one more unlock from upgrading the tower, and we don't know how to make the nanoforge stuff. So that's just sitting there, uncertain how to proceed. I'm assuming it's going to be over there where we found Barbara. I'm low-key wondering if it's going to be locked behind the friendship stuff. Which I kind of don't like, because that is definitely one of those things that you might go, I don't enjoy this minigame thing, and then just not do it. And don't get me wrong, the game does give you, like, mission objectives saying, hey, go do this. So you could put a certain amount of blame on not wanting to deal with it. But at the same time, I also don't want to deal with it. So you can drop all of this off. Right now I can drop the bait off as well. So I still have the reactor there. Okay. Can we see the weather from anywhere? No, I have to be at the machine. I'm really hoping we have rain soon. And I need to clean this up. This is getting way out of hand. And I haven't missed something important, like, you know, over here there being a something in one of these machines I just overlooked, because most of the machines have had like cosmetics and all that I don't care about. At least not yet. Like achievement hunting, oh will. Yeah. So Disco Club Pass. Maybe you do matter. Either way, I just bought it. So I don't know what the Disco Club Pass is about, but you know what? It's something I don't own. I have the ability to afford it. So I've got the Halloween thing. Disco Club Pass. Free food included. The parties grew to be legendary, and the best DJs wanted to play at them. One night, on the night of the evacuation, the owner of the club announced entry would be free. He made the drinks and flipped the vinyls all by himself. Why fly away? You can dance until you drop. Or at least until the power goes off and the music dies. Okay. Is this something you want? All right. Any percent? Cool. Being able to scroll through the inventory, you made putting bait by that lower fishing spot much easier. Yeah. So let's try running down here. There's a thing that says keep out that we weren't able to interact with. Nope, still can't. Well, it says do not enter. Alright, well, so I bought the club pass. That doesn't seem to do anything. Cool, man. That's fine. So cloudy day, so our power's gonna fail. Yeah, I'm not seeing... Is that just a tear? Yeah, it's just tear in the couch. I was about to be like, is that a tear in the couch, or is there just something I've overlooked this whole time? Alright. Okay. Got... So I was wondering if we have to build those no-harm things to see underneath it. And we got this door that was hidden away back here. And these ones all feel like they're stretch stuff where we have to bring them special goods and all that to like unlock stuff, but none of this looks like important stuff. Alright, Randall Thor, you take it easy. I could pin that for when we have the materials I need for that. It looks like an area we could drop down to later. Grab the noodles later. That's all shredded up. There's nothing... There's nowhere left here to hide anything. Something else got built. Not sure what. Let's just run down here and keep clearing. Alright. Can't take apart the displays here. Just try checking corners and all that where it could be easy to hide something. And just go unnoticed. Yeah, so it's not here. I'm assuming that hide the saw someplace that actually takes some effort. Because part of the reason I'm thinking they wouldn't hide the saw under, like, one of these is just I need to run power all the way over here to do it. And genuinely, if you don't, like, it'd be one thing if it, like, put an exclamation mark there and you're like, oh, very clearly it's underneath there. But otherwise, just the odds of you doing that, like, natural gameplay is not very high. Alright. It's not going to be this. No, hey, autosave, slowing things down. You've cleared this whole area out pretty well. I am wondering if one of these giant bushes will be blocking something, but doesn't look like it. Alright, let's run back down below. I mean, eventually I'll run out of things to take apart. Yeah, for the bridge thing, yeah, you can't go this way. That's just cosmetic after that. Let's just start shredding literally everything. There's not much left out here. And if that doesn't get it for us, like I said, I think we could very well just be waiting for rain to happen to check that beach we unlocked. Yeah, it requires a better drill. Nothing on any of those areas that I'm seeing. Nothing over here. This is where we're working on last time. Alright. Alright. Let's check that picnic. I'm pretty sure everything there is stuff I don't care about. At this point, I'm kind of paranoid that I'm just missing something super obvious. Because we had that earlier, was the drill bits. The not the early drill bits, but the later drill bit was just like sitting on a table, like no exclamation mark or anything, so I ended up just looking over it for a while. Yeah, so it's nothing there. But just with all like the visual noise, it's really easy for what should be a relatively obvious thing to go unnoticed. Alright. Gonna clean that up. Tear apart the basketball. Possibly I missed it up there by the tennis balls. Alright. And I just keep hearing the noise of stuff being built. Just constantly, and I'm just like, what did I change? Require an empty bottle, grab that plastic. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything over here either. I'd hate to have to like look it up. I mean, I think realistically it's gonna be that beach. That's what I'm guessing, because we got literally nothing of value from the beach yet. We did put in a lot of materials to unlock it. Like I said, we just not have had any rain. Okay. And those I need more bottles for. It's definitely not just sitting on some of this stuff. There's nothing left for it to sit on. Alright. I do see we have that microchip over there. I'm going to grab that because it's a pretty good material. Anything else here? Like anything tucked in here that we can miss. Let's grab the bushes and all that just in case. This is where I would figure it'd be. Nope, not here. Just because, like, this is an area I'd, like, sneak my way around and build platform just to get into. I mean, this section of roof basically feels clear. Like, sure, I could cut apart a little bit more, but... It feels pretty much tapped for everything I can grab right now. I don't know where to go other than waiting for rain. Technically, we can go to sleep and just wait for the next day for rain to happen. That doesn't feel super satisfying, but... Oh, my inventory is full, so we should probably just make our way. We entered all the code things here. At least I believe we did. Let's check our library. Because there was a thing that's like, I'll give you a reward if you finish all these, and I'm pretty sure we did it. Yes, we're missing something here. We're missing 2 things there. We're missing the maximum upgrade of that. That's all defense, I don't care about it. We are missing better versions of the crypto thing, which is surprising we haven't got there. Better versions of the accumulator. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, so artifacts. When we went down here, so we had the tennis racket, which is 50-50. That's 42-43. We did that when we did this one. We did the close sign. And the ad brochure wasn't related. 0912, let's try that. See if I just missed that. Yeah, no, we saw this. Because that's what I'm trying to figure out was... Well, no, because we would still have the quest saying you could figure out the story. So I must have figured out the story because that's not there anymore. I mean, I guess it's just literally we got to work on reputation. We did see that now we can catch the crabs from down below, so let's work on just all that garbage. So we're focusing on making them like us more by giving them things, and that's just the way we're rolling. You still have battery power? Yeah, so those aren't running today, and our accumulator is slowly draining. Can I upgrade the accumulator? Is that all I'm missing? We can. It's relatively inexpensive. Gear to the elevator off that list. Meanwhile, these... we've never been given the opportunity to upgrade. So let's drop off our junk for right now. And let's see what I can do about trying to make them happy. So let's grab all of our bait. Go here. Oh, we got more of that there. And I can drop some plastic in here. Cool. We can put the batteries in here, the frames in there, more of this in here. Apparently found seafood at some point. I really don't know when that happened. Drop the cheese in there. Okay. And how many of these have you made in the meantime? 7? It's not bad. What we go ahead and do is I am going to drop these to where our buddies can get a hold of them. Okay, so for like the little quest, you wanted me to catch 3 of the crabs. I believe we catch those down here. But they wouldn't doubt they're holding back on some of the additional upgrades for things. You have been disappointed they released every single thing all at once, like Animal Crossing New Horizons? Well, no, originally they had early access, you couldn't get a hold of a lot of things. But this is the full game. We are supposed to be basically feature complete at this point. Okay, so let's try and get those 3 crabs. So that requires the clamshells. So we're gonna go till we get 3 crabs for Ameriquin. And then we'll turn that in. And we're just gonna worry about friendships for a little while. The game is like heavily saying, hey, go do friendship garbage. So we're gonna do that. So the other thing we're going to do is the next in-game day, we're going to stop by the store. I'm going to grab at least stuff for Prospero and for Barbara. So that whatever their little mini game is, we can unlock that. Because that should help things out a little bit. Okay, there's one crab. Now we should have a bunch more tickets. Let's go ahead and get a second clam real fast before we worry about trying for the crabs again. One of the other things I can work on is I can also work on trying to, Sorry, I can work on trying to get the better fishing pole as well. Which I think was just getting a bunch of those frames again. Alright, so I still need one more crab. I'm gonna be upset if it is I just needed to get the better fishing pole and fish down here. I think that's just the junk category down there. And that's some kind of puffer fish or something like that. Okay. Come on, give me the crab. Okay. Cool. So we've got what we need for that. Have the soup. Drink a coffee. So let's go visit Marquin. Drop these off real quick. Then maybe what we'll do is I'll grab the spray and I'll clean up all this garbage I've got building up everywhere. Yeah, so you're over here. Yeah, because I've been ignoring these plants and they're getting to the point where things are just getting completely overrun. Okay, about your daily task. It's done. I appreciate your efforts. Now that's for 10 reputation. Alright. Yeah, that's neat. Okay, so we've done that. I can't do another daily task right now. It's 70%. Boom. Give me my rep. There's something decent about you. You've earned a joke. Why are robots and vacuums round if rooms are square? Haha. You get it, right? Daily task. Yeah, is there anything you need? Let me know. Greetings. I feel like making something special today. Can you bring me 3 deep sea teasers? Don't worry, I'll take care of it. And then the other 2 I'm not close enough friends to, I think. Okay, so they're giving me daily quests now, that's fine. I think the deep sea teasers were here? With one of the baits? Cool. So you want 3 deep sea teasers, and we still don't have rain, just overcast and sunny forever and ever. Alright. There's one. I messed that up, which means I'm going to be short no matter what I do. That sucks. Nah, it's gonna be shorter either way, that's fine. Because you won't offer me a deep sea teaser, so we won't worry about that right now. Okay, so I need more of the tails. But we can worry about that in a minute. Let me drop off the junk we've got. This does mean all my power is going to be off for the entire day. Because my accumulator can't last multiple days. Okay, so we've got fish and all that. Right now, I might leave the fish as fish, just in case they give me more daily quests for fish. I don't really need the food anyways. So I've got all that. You got nothing to show for it. We can get a little bit of money out of here. We can run over to... what we got over here. I do need to upgrade that accumulator. Hey, Infinity Simplex, how's it going? We got 2 more of these. We can drop those into a box again. Yep, and you are just cleaning up everything. You're trying your best. Alright, let's run over the accumulator real fast. And see if we can't get ourselves anything else new and exciting. So we do prioritize any locations I can only get to, like, one time. I'm prioritizing those. Oh, literally the only one I'm missing is the amusement park. Oh, dang, you're 8 energy. We can't get the structure today. I don't think I care about the rest of the stuff that much. So what I'm going to do first... I'm not going to regret this. We're going to go to Clara's Gifts. And I'm going to spend some heckin' currency. Okay. So. Zen picture. I'm going to go with that. So basically just spent all of our money. We got 3 Zen pictures for Barbara and 2 playing cards for Prospero. But that should let me do whatever their mini game is. And maybe start opening like the daily quest for them. To give me something to work on. It does seem like the mini quests, they are basing it around fishing a lot more than I would have expected. I'm not super a big fan of that, but it's also fine. I get it. It's renewable no matter where you're at in the game. You can do it. So it's not horrible. But yeah, so let's run over here real quick. As soon as it loads. Let's run over here. Let's get some spray bottles. I'm going to start killing all the plants and all that garbage. We'll drop these off to get the reputation. Smart Tower, new message. Please. I saw someone build a whole dome over a contamination pod using repellent spray. I have you in stock if you need any. Alright. That sounds good. I have to say, I can't really imagine this shade. Do you think you could describe it? Shade is just a shadow, like me, but dark, flat, and silent. Sure. Shade helps me make shadow puppets on the wall. I don't know. I'll go with the last one. It's fine. Yeah, so they are starting to build a bunch of these power towers and all that, let me get stuff around. It definitely feels like I'm going to need to just expand stuff and all that. It's just, when you're playing these games and you're kind of expanding, you don't have, like, any direction for that, expansion. It gets hard to really you know, be into it, focused on it, whatever. Like, just building to build if you don't have a direction or an objective is always tricky to stay engaged with. Okay, so we've got that. I haven't even tried the mollusk bait, so we'll go ahead and make one of those. I should have done that a while ago, but whatever. And I was here wanting to make the spray. There's contamination spray. Patented, so for tiny pests and gigantic insects. So that's like a better version of the spray we've been using. That's what I'm looking for, is where's the spray in here? Yeah, so we've got the stop weed. And I'm assuming the anti-parasite spray is the better version of the stop weed. For the moment, I can go over here. Let's just grab a stack of plastic and make plastic bottles. Then go here, make the plastic bottles real quick. Because we're gonna need more of those anyways. And then on top of that, we can use that to, where do we get all these nails from? Okay, so we've got that. So I could stop spray. And that's just metal in these. So that's gonna be overkill. Let's check our inventory here. Hi, wifey. Nya.
How's your streamies?
Stream is going well.
Oh, good. I love you.
I love you more. Alright, so let's just clean all that stuff up, let the little robots run around doing their thing. Oh, it wants to repair stuff, but it doesn't have a repair equipment to do it. I probably should work on that. And everyone doing the tomb taps. Okay, so I've got all that cleaned up. Yeah, as you can see, I'm getting tons of the ink and all that. The problem is because I'm not killing the bugs, I'm not getting the tails. Now, it could be that one of those types of bait I can make might actually give me the same things. Alright, our things are getting built, so that's good news. Right, and you're complaining about not having a repair thing. We'll probably want to go out of our way to make one of those. Or actually a couple. That's fine. We got a couple more over here. Yep, and everything's going offline because our power ran out a little while ago. Okay, so we've got gifts to give out to our people here. Let's check with you. The magic of friendship doesn't appear out of nowhere. I see right through charlatans. Thanks for the gift. Play Guess the Card. Welcome to the test of perception. The rules are simple. I'll show you a magical card, and then the magic starts moving in a series of maneuvers. The cards will change places. When the cards stop, point at the same card I showed you. Sure. Cool. Is there anything I can do to help you? Greetings. I feel like making some... Alright, so you need anglerfish. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I already have a quest for you. We'll do our silly little dance. Alright. Okay, we can cut the pickle. 50%. Boom. Yeah, so I'm getting more friendship per level out of that, which is some good news. That's really where I let things get out of hand, is over here. Alright. So I've got all that taken care of right now. That's just wire, I'm not worried about that. I can run over here and I've got 3 things for Barbara. I also just realized I still have a decrypt case that we grabbed from earlier. We've been spraying these things so long, it's almost nighttime again. Alright. I never thought anyone would risk being so close to me. Not bad for starters, of course. I jumped to conclusion, but that's how I am. However, I can't help but notice how much you look like the mayor of Cosmopolis, the head of Unicorp. Lucius, the brightest mind, the light of humanity. Am I not mistaken? Many people say so. And if it's for your own sake, I was gonna save the world from... Let's see, I was gonna save the world from electrocytes. To think you look like a normal person. Nothing like the icon I imagined. And your farm is really adorable. I'm embarrassed to admit, but I don't remember anything about my past life. All I know is how to build stuff and stay positive. Senor, your roof is just the thing. But it seems like you never got the pieces for that big robot. Do you know how to fight fire? That's right, with fire. I can offer you the technology of these materials and tell you about the fort. Okay, literally I just had to give her a gift. That teaching me a lesson, chat. We have cleared almost all the roofs and all I had to do was give the bomb a card. If I just would have given the bomb a card, she would have been our friend and she would have given us the nano forge. So hot it melted even my heart, a nano forge. Thanks, Barbara, but why so generous? To be honest, I have to insist you clean up all this junk your home should stay tidy, and proper saw requires proper materials.
Thank you, old Captain Gill, for subscribing for 13 months.
Thank you, Captain Gill, for the Prime Gaming sub. You only get one of those a month, and you chose to use it here, and it really does mean a whole heck of a lot that you'd do that. So thank you. That 13 months you've been subbed, a year and 1 month, I really do appreciate it. I do hope you've been enjoying the stream, and enjoying your advertisement-free viewing as well as access to the emotes. Alright. This is the picture I've always wanted. What a wonderful day. Play Bomb Therapy. Oh, what a surprise. Decided to stop by and make sure I didn't break while you weren't looking at you? I hope you're staying a while, because I have enough stories to fill the whole evening. Tell me everything. Okay. And if you fail, everybody dies. That's what my headcanon is. Alright, so we did learn how to make the forge. At least I believe we did. So let's go over here and get that thing set up and play catch up on things we should have had a long time ago. Because I need everything. That really sucks. I am kind of annoyed by that. Like, don't get me wrong, the game literally gave me a quest that was... Oh, wait, you want me to talk to Prospero? Let me talk to Prospero real quick. Like, the game was literally like, you know, give gifts to Barbara. And I was like, look, I'll get to it. Friendship later, progress now. Noble youth, my respect has grown since we last meeting. Allow me to give you an invaluable fortune as a thanks. An aura lies surrounds your odd fellow from the monitors. I can help you find a way to figure out where the broadcast is coming from, but I need my esoteric focus for this. Go to the Aurora Carnival. That's where I left my high-tech locator device. But I don't get any ideas. It's useless without magic. Okay, so we got a new expedition location. Alright, so clearly that's part of continuing the story. And then the nano thing is for upgrading all the things. And maybe I will need that to reach that location. Alright, so let's look here at what new gadgets we got. Manufacturing, nano forge. Good googly moogly, is that expensive? Barbara, your tech is too expensive. It's just too dang high of a price. I'm gonna build it, but I'm gonna be upset about it while I do it. 34 of the rod things. Hey. So you needed what? This sucks. You're so expensive. Why are you so ridiculously expensive? 22 metal, 13 plexiglass, and 34 of the frames. Did you take all my frames? I'm willing to bet you did, because I put them there for you to take them and do stuff with them. Give me the 7 that's still here. Alright, so we need a lot of those. So we're going to be putting some more stuff on for power generation. Okay. Alright, so all of my little robot friends are all big sad because it's not been good weather for over a day. Let's continue to build the accumulators and everything else. I don't have foam, so I can't do any of those things I just said I was going to do. There you go. I've been waiting. I need your tails. Oh, don't worry. We're not done. I got lots of this spray. I've been waiting. And you successfully got over here and ate a plant. Alright, so we can go over here. We're getting a bunch of those tails dropped in the ground. My robots will eventually pick it up and bring it back so I can be lazy about it. Nothing up here. And you already managed to successfully eat those plants. Alright. So, more than likely what I'm going to want to do is not only build that thing, I'm probably going to want to build another one of the things that we can make materials out of. To just be able to pick up the speed as well as be able to multitask. Oh, wait, we got some more over here. And you've already spread a bunch down there. I'll use up these 2 spray cans on this real quick, because I didn't realize I let this go this far. Alright. That's fine, I don't care. So many of these. And last one. I'll get rid of this just in case it matters. Cool. Alright, so I need to work on a lot of production stuff. We also need to check out the carousel. My hope is that new location will just straight up give me something of value real quick. We also have like all the mini games they now have. We need to decrypt stuff. I'm going to quickly take a second. We're going to go to ad break real quick because I got to use the restroom real fast. So I'm going to go ahead and kick that ad off just a minute earlier or so and use the restroom, and I'll be right back here. So thank you again so much for tuning in, and I'll be back here in just a couple minutes. So give me 1 second there. Run that. We'll get ourselves some music going, and I'll be back in just a minute. Alright. Would you go away? I'm trying to commit crime. Is there something I don't care about I could just toss in front? Hurry, 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 hurry. Aha! I have shields! Getting one of the things that really makes it easier to pick up trees. That's not what I want. I knew that was coming the moment that happened. I don't know how to make you take off your pants.
Gliding down.
I need to not be holding the button if I do that. But yeah, so it is. Why did I go to the moon? I don't understand. Why? I think I found a bug in the physics engine. What do you think, chat? I'm not sure what I hit, but I didn't just slam into the roof and get stuck here. Like we kind of glided up here. I have to find out. All right, and I am back. So give me just 2 seconds. Stop our music here. Get back in the game so we can have its music. Alright, what were we doing? What was this game? How do we play? Okay, so right, we were... Oh, thank goodness there's power. Oh, thank goodness the power's back. Okay, so, things we need to do. We need to deal with our power issues. We need to get ourselves a bit more production on our materials, which are both things I would like to get done. So we need the resource printer. So we need 2 of those. Let's actually shift that spot. Resource printer. There we go. Thank you. Alright, so we can probably get most... Yeah, that one I can get all the materials I need. So let's go here, and let's grab... Take that off the list, put you on the list just so we can track materials. Alright, so... Step 1, grab things we need. So sort you... And I don't think I need anything from this box. We can actually just switch to the boxes. What am I doing? There's the transformers. There's the microchips. There's 2 of the memory modules I need. We can sort you again. Do I not have solvent? I thought I had solvent. I do. Okay, so let's drop all this off. So there's you 3. There's 2 of those module chips. I can actually make those chips, I believe. Oh, right, I make them in my resource printer, which I'm desperately trying to keep busy on making other things. Let's swap over to that for just a moment. Just make one real quick. You have the materials, right? Yeah, pulled from this box. We're fine. You can go ahead and drop those in there and those in here. So yeah, you're making that. That's fine. You need just 2 metal. And drop you in here. And I believe we can upgrade you. No, you already have 4 connections, but I can upgrade you. And that's lights and plastic. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So plastic. Lights. Then go over to here. Upgrade you. Now I can go grab some wire. There it is. And so with that, I can hook this up. Okay, so slightly new plan for what we were doing before. All of this, get that out of this box. You go in this box now. And you're producing just this on continuous. So that takes 2 minutes and 30 seconds in this one. If I look at this one, what does it say? Okay, so upgrading it does not give it a faster production speed. That's fine. So stick to 2 of those. And with this, I need lots of plexi and lots of other goodies. I also noticed I'm actively starting to starve, so let's go ahead and correct this. So taking literally all of the plexi that they've carried for me. Okay, so they've stolen every bit of materials they've had for me. And you want to repair a thing? Let's just chuck those in some boxes so that he can actually go and repair stuff while he's not busy. Okay, meanwhile, let's grab what money we can, which probably won't be hardly anything. Oh, we can drop you, give me that tiny bit of plastic back, drop you. Plastic in here. That's not at all what I wanted to do. Transformers in there, cable in here, ink in here. I didn't realize there's mushrooms in there. This in here, turn that, reorganize it. Man. Put you out, put you in here, sort that. Green stuff in here. Put you in there. That'll be fine for the time being, I guess. Okay, well, let's not get distracted too much on it. Let's grab what money and we can. And what I want to do as my next move... Okay, so you've got that. So you now change over to the foam. Because I got a bunch of stuff I'm going to need for handling my power that's locked by the foam. So I'm going to need to upgrade accumulators, I'm going to need to upgrade solar panels and all that. But what I want to do is check on this new expedition location, if I can reach it. As well as see if I can't get more of the frames and all that. We don't have, like, any money left because we bought all those goods. But it was good that we got access to more areas. So my assumption what's going to happen is once we get the nano forge built, we should be able to do a lot with that. Okay, so there is the Android store up there. And there's the Carnival. So let's grab the Android store for another bot, which I don't think we have the materials to build, nor am I going to prioritize it, but still. The long since deactivated mannequins hide wondrous technologies from the past. Only you can see the valuable treasure through the layer of dust. Cool. And there's the Carnival, which is the second time we've had a yellowish orange icon as opposed to all the other ones, which are like repeatable days and all that. So I'll grab this because Prospero wants us to go over here and get his goodies. Yeah, so we get rewards from befriending people. Carnival Prospero. Oh, this is Roboco, or Rocco, the evil clown virus. Just a joke, senor. It's Prospero. I still have access to the announcement system. So, I will help you look for the locator. The carnival is smaller now, but the House of Horrors is the biggest, and the biggest Ferris wheel around are still there. Let's see. Go run and see, just punch your ticket first. Automated ticket taker. Hey, sirs, how could I assist you? One ticket, please. Alright, so new task is to find the generator and turn it on. Let's see, there's our locator right on the Ferris wheel, but things aren't as simple as they seem. The car it's in is underwater. Don't you see? I'm a wizard, so trust me. The activation panel should be around here somewhere. If the wheel isn't too rusty, it should be able to rise the right car above the water. Article about the mayor. For the good of the city, for the needs of humanity, our beloved mayor has tireless work seems to defy the laws of physics. How else can we explain the two reporters photographing the mayor in two different areas of the city at almost the same time? He made an appearance at the opening of one new office building downtown, and also at the inspection of the defensive structures at the Bay of Fortune. We can only speculate what sort of magic might be involved, but one thing's certain, as long as the mayor is hard at work, security and progress are a sure thing. So we're gonna unlock teleporting soon. What luck? Ahem. I mean, exactly as I planned. The Ferris wheel control panel. Only, I was unable to pick up on its vibe right now. Are the lights on? No? That's what I thought. The main generator is toast, but there's a backup in the House of Horrors. Let's go look for it. Quite literally, fraternal ties with the United Unicorp's three main divisions. I chose the scientific department, the Sun noted magician Prospero told our correspondent, because smart technology brings the future within reach. It's always been a dream to travel, said his sister, who runs the space department, and Unicorp helped me achieve my dreams. While the older brother and sister are advancing science and conquering space, Prospero's younger daughter is defending the city. The security department, she tells us, is an elite underwater landing force equipped with advanced weaponry. In short, Unicorp is literally both a family and a well-oiled machine. Alright, so you need to go over here and check for the generator. Electricity. Electricity, right. An old electrician was practically in love with the sarcophagus. Look for something on it and try poking it, shaking it, or interacting with it. Article on Pandora. The motto on Pandora for the last 6 months of labor has been turning our misfortune into bountiful resource. Our planet's second satellite, which has caused catastrophic flooding, has been tamed by efforts of the Great Mayor. Cutting-edge technology has been given to us, a method to extract valuable materials from Pandora, which will replenish the Earth's depleted resources after the flood. Once again, the short-sighted biologists who pointed out the risk of bringing back an unidentified virus along with the materials have hung their heads in shame. The mayor himself has said Pandorian materials are not only inexhaustible, but perfectly safe as well. The Earth is saved thanks to the intelligence and technology. Yeah, it didn't work out so great. Backup generator commands, controls. Enter command. Turn on power. Backup power is on. Consumers found. Ferris wheel. That's incredible. Now the park is at your disposal. Just need to get the Ferris wheel up and running. We have power. Do the honor and press the button. There's a button, right? I can't see from here. The Ferris wheel controls. Enter a command. Start up the Ferris wheel. Startup in progress. And now, you'll be amazed at the Pandoran abilities to take the locator back to your fortress. It's done. How wonderful. Hurry back soon. Not much more left to solve. Now, it looks like it might be kicking me all the way back immediately. Let's see, what's the game about, if you don't mind giving a quick explanation? So basically, you wake up in a cryopod on this roof covered in trash in a dystopian apocalyptic future. But it's very optimistic and positive vibes and everything. And you go through, and at first, you can just barely take apart like little cardboard boxes and bushes. You use those materials to get a thing so you can saw apart more durable things. You can then, get to the drill to like drill apart things. And, it's one of those things that you explore to find the next tool to be able to take apart more, to explore to find the next tool to take more apart, until you can literally like clear everything out. If you saw me play Dismantle, it's like that, but with less focus on combat. Alright, so Prospero wants his locator back. And we're waiting patiently on all those. I can drop off that circuit board here. But like, so when I started the game, the pod was right here and I could barely get out of that little corner right there. And just, as time goes on, you expand, you reach other roofs, and you continue to build up and all that. Alright, so there's Prospero. For you, Lucius, I have good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first? The bad news. Our anonymous is on the roof, and it's Earl. The good news is that the locator makes my supernatural powers truly super. Okay. Earl, Prospero helped me find the source of the anonymous message I received at the housewarming party. It was you, but why? Nah, boss. I feel like such an idiot, believe me, friend. Forgive my baseless accusations if you can. I can tell you're not a bad person. But as soon as we met, I remember all the bad things you did. You're the one with the amnesia. I remember your wrongdoings. Do you know where to find the answers? In the Unicorp office. In the factory district. Right now, I wouldn't even say you're capable of destroying an entire planet. Okay. You really enjoyed Dismantled? Yeah. Well, that's not exactly what I expected. Alright, so we need to build the Nanoforge. Because I'm assuming the Nanoforge is going to block me from reaching the next district. And that's waiting on me building a proverbial crap ton of these. And you're just churning away as best you can. So, the next thing we need is I need the next larger accumulator. We could also go ahead and put down some more floor tiles to fill in more of the gaps. Okay, so that area is all done. Okay. So, it looks like... I'm going to check to see if we can't just go there right now. That's my hope, is that I literally will be able to just fly over to the Unicorp headquarters and continue the story without waiting. But I have a feeling we need the upgrade to do that. And the upgrade's going to require all of those metal frames or whatever they are. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I need the level 4 thing there, and unfortunately I can't get the frames today. I don't think I really need most of the other stuff out here. Alright. So that's what we're going to need to do, is we need to get those frames going until I can get the better tower. And then the assumption is once I can get to the better tower, I can get access to the next region, which will let me get to the Unicorp main building. And I would guess the Unicorp main building is probably where everything starts to wrap up. My guess is some type of industrial espionage or something happens there, but I don't really know. They do imply that there is some type of juxtaposition where, on one hand, our character is held up as the savior of mankind, and on the other hand, that we're some big villain and tyrant who did all these awful things. And it's really been made unclear where we land on that spectrum. Oh, wait, we can decrypt this thing. Just in case it's something worthwhile. We got really fancy shades. Yeah, so we need to be able to get that tech wood, which is the nano forge, which is what is our blocker right now. Alright, so with all that, what we can do is we're basically waiting on the metal frames more than anything. So part of what will help us with that issue is we are going to want to make our accumulator better. For that, I need 4 of the foam, 3 of the screens, and our stuff. So we got 2 foam here. And the solvent, I've got 2 of, so I'll need to make another solvent. I've got 5 screens. So let's make another solvent here. Okay. That's literally just waiting on the foam. And how much more foam do I need? I need 2. So while we wait on the foam, what I can go ahead and do is let's just tear apart more... Well, actually, what I could do is I can run around and start grabbing, the metal and the plexiglass and all that. To try and get all our stuff built. So there's the plexiglass I need for it. So next up, it's going to be finding all those metal sheets. That's fine. Let's take you off of there. And in fact, put you away. Cool. Just so I don't accidentally eat it, because I think there's actually an achievement for not using any of the biomass as desperation food. Do we have any more metal sheeps anywhere around? I got 1 or 2 more down here. Okay, so we've got 5 more here. And I do have 4 reactors, so we could see... Actually, you know what? I think we already upgraded our bots, didn't we? Alright. But basically right now, I'm just trying to scale up Since we've got a blocker that is straightforward enough. Okay, so you look like you're going... I know where you're going. Let's see if we can't find any more metal sheets around here. Got 2 more over here. Make that 3. Gonna get a bunch over here in the corner. Alright. And we still got a bunch over on the other roofs as well. It's interesting that we can't get back here. I felt like in one of the versions we were able to get in that little hallway back there. So I got a couple more metal sheets way over here. It's actually weird running around and being like, oh, I'm legitimately getting low on materials. So far as, like, the sheet's not. We do have a thing where I can convert the loose metal into more sheets if I need to, though. Let's run over here and see if we can't get more, because I'm going to need those tails for some of the stuff they want me to do. No, too slow. All right. We got another message at the radio tower. There's like none left, let's just waste it. Alright, so I do have another message at the radio tower. Meanwhile, I can grab a couple more sheets while we're here. Okay. And pretty soon we should have more foam. Now put that in the accumulator first so it recharges faster. Cool. So we're now just waiting on the frames. Which that's 7 in there, so that's good news. That's pretty solid progress. Cool. So that's enough for us to upgrade the accumulator. And to upgrade it again is actually, honestly, in many ways less expensive than it was to get that version. So we can go ahead and knock that out real fast. So let's see. So I need the microchips, the batteries, and the transformers. There's the microchips, there's the transformers. And there's the batteries. So I can upgrade the accumulator again. Alright, so that's fully upgraded. So then the next move would be to upgrade the solar stuff. Because that should let it go much faster. In the meantime, we can drop all this off wherever we can fit it. Grab you out, put you in. Put you there. Drop that there. Okay. And you are producing those, but I'm going to go ahead and stop that, even though we could get more stuff there. I want everything on frames. Everything is on frames right now. So with that, what I'm going to need to do is go over here. And do we have a decent amount of these I can grab? Yes, I do. Cool. So I can drop these in here for a moment. Alright, so they're both making frames, so we've doubled up our frame production. Let's go check on that message. We do have another sunny day. Never rain. Never ever rain. Android clone. Young man, your present has brightened an old man's days. What's new under the sun today? I'm fighting electrocytes in the greenhouse. The harvest was good today. Sure. It's nice to meet another living soul. Unfortunately, I'm unable to move. I mean, we already answered this. I guess let's... Oh. I guess we're still waiting for a response. Wait, what am I looking at now? Okay, well, we'll deal with that in a minute. In the meantime, while we're waiting for the rest of that, let's go check on the expedition stuff. Hey, Erlen, did you start a fresh game? Oh, we've been playing this for about the last week. I'm doing the first half of my stream of I Am Future and the second half of Farm Sim this past week. But we did start a fresh run of I Am Future 4 or 5 days ago. Alright, so we've got this one where I can get the amusement park, where I can get a robot core for 8. Or only Friday. I'll get the stupid thing. That's all of our power. That's the reason I was hesitant, because it means I wouldn't be able to get the structure as well. But let's go ahead and grab that. It'll be one and done. Let's see, there were a lot of gates in... Let's see, there were a lot of gates to paradise for local children, especially if they had enough change in their pockets for ice cream. Or golden street corn. Cool, so we got an AI core. And now we're on our way back. You've been playing it, but you're not sure what else to do as you already upgrade all your tools? Gotcha, I'm on the home stretch. You still have more tasks? Yeah, I'm on the home stretch because I got stuck for a little bit because I was not building up the relationships. Not meaningfully, at least. So, didn't get the nano forge for longer than I should have. Which now we're just waiting on all of those frames to build the nano forge because 34 is a lot of frames. It's still surprising to me that this one load screen is so long. Like, all the others are not bad, but that one load screen is weirdly long. What I will do for right now is we can go to construction panel. We can go ahead and say... put down 2 minions. I don't know if and or when I'll ever bother finishing building them. But we'll see. Because you'll be able to grab everything else. We would need the oil. Have you put any of those tails in here yet? There's 2 of them. We need that. Go ahead and grab the other fish for processing later. I'll put you in here for right now. Okay, so I had 2 of those. So let's see what we can catch with that to knock those things out. Have you still not repaired that thing? I dropped off your repair tools. You should be fixing stuff. Well, I'll take care of myself since you aren't. Okay, well that's fine. That still means it just won't pop open anytime soon. Okay. So what was I doing? Right, we're gonna try and get those sea treasure, whatever they're called. So let's try this. Oh, right, I still need to upgrade the fishing pole. That's fine. We'll deal with that in a minute. Because we can get one more sea treasure here. It's not one. Bummer. That would let us finish one of the tasks they had for us. And I don't know what you give me, but we're going to try catching it. We have another radio call. Okay, and what do I get with the clam up here? That's fine. And we don't need this stuff from the worms. Okay. Yeah, so right now I'm kind of holding on to the fish we're catching. To use for, like, quests or whatever, turn in. So we can go over here. And drop those off in here. So, fish, fish, fish. Grab the cheese. Fish. Grab that. Put the cheese back. I'll just try and catch that one real quick here. Because if I do get that third treasure, I could turn that in for making that person happy and everything. It seems like those relationship quests are just to give you something to work on. It just seems, unfortunately, like it keeps giving me everything fish. I assume it probably also gives you farm stuff as well, but... Come on, give me the treasure. Yep. Just need to not botch it. Cool. Or teaser, or whatever it is. Alright, so I grabbed the third one, I can turn that in. And that's for Earl. And go over here. Give me this. You can take the worms. An inventory is forever a problem. Like, the loading is, in the game is so bad as well, performance in your opinion? So, performance itself hasn't been a big issue for me. It's done. I appreciate your efforts. Around there. Okay. So I've hit like a harder version of that minigame. Now I do wish the minigames, like, you didn't have to do them nearly as much to get the reputation, or like just buy a bunch of goods. Just like a little grindy. Alright, so your card is in the middle. Okay, and we can run all the way over here real quick. And talk to Barbara. It looks like you got a bunch of metal sheets over here, which is good. There's always a crazy one in my family, traveling the world, trying to do something to make it better. Those who burn the brightest burn out quickly, as they say. New relationship level with Barbara. We now have unlocked the fountain blueprint. Cool, I guess, or something. I don't really need a lot of this stuff right now. You don't have the print for the structures? What? You left them there? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I left them there? Yeah, that's fine. No, I haven't made... Oh, no, I have the prints for these. I just haven't finished building them because I'm gobbling up all of these materials for other things. Like, I should have scaled a lot of this stuff up a long time ago and just never did. And now I'm being punished for it. There's another 9, so we only need 10 more of these. Yeah, so you're all doing fine. And once I get 10 more of these, we can go immediately to working on the tech tower. I believe I already have 3 reactors in my inventory, just waiting for something to do. 4, actually. The transformer, so it's literally just the tech wood we're waiting on. And let's see here. Oh, we got our new message. You're making things whole again, piecing together what has been lost. The plan is in good hands, Pioneer. Have you met the other survivors? Yes, other lost souls like me. Okay. You still have to figure out your power. Haven't organized your structures yet. Yeah, I wish they gave us the ability to, like, move the stuff. That'd be really nice. Alright, so I do need more of the fat for making more oil. I'm trying not to sit here and have to, like, fish for a while. Yeah, let's leave all that alone. I just won't worry about these R2 robots for right now. Yeah, so it's still gonna take 10 minutes or so. Yeah, it'd be a little bit over 10 minutes to get those all knocked out. Alright. We already did our things for today. I guess what we could do is... this they can run down, run down and take things apart. We still haven't had a rain day. I got that area open. It's like, this could become useful when it's raining. And you're kind of like, but... yeah. Hey, look at you actually getting it done. I've held off upgrading any of that. We can go over here and drop more of the stuff off. We're gonna end up needing to learn a lot of recipes for achievement-wise, but right now they're not important. We have the nano transporter, which is supposed to let me transport things from location to location. I never did use it at the beginning. And it really is a useful thing. Let's also grab you. And get that all sorted. Alright, so nano transporter. Let's kind of start looking at where I want to move stuff. I'm thinking... for my purposes, let's start trying to move a bunch of these plants over into that area up there. Because one thing I might be able to do is I might be able to get away from a lot of this stuff. So I can grab this bush. I can put it literally anywhere. Cool. Make it a little plant fiber corner. Okay. I mean, I'm going to obviously fill up more than this corner, but you get the idea. Making a place when I need the plant fiber, we can. I'm a little surprised that we can't, like, move the mushrooms and all that. That's actually what I was hoping to move, but that's fine for right now. We'll figure it out. Maybe what I can do is I have to pick it first? No. That did not make it better. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Those are what I would have actually liked to move. Is a bunch of the plants just have an area where it's like, oh, it's time for me to do that. But I guess that really diminished the value of the gardening. In the meantime, maybe I start putting all the trees along here. Let's check to see how we're doing on our metal frames. Because we should be getting pretty close. There's 4 there. 4 here. So I need 1 more out of each of them. Then we get to see what absurd requirements we have for actually making the tech whatevers they are. Alright. I'm assuming long-term what you'd want to do, instead of the spaghetti we have here, I'd want to run power cables down to, like, one of these, down to here. And you have, like, this area would be dedicated for something, this area would be dedicated for something, just to kind of organize it a little bit more. But we gotta wait. So did you get there 1 more here? Cool. Don't require me to have, like, 3 upgrades just to get the next thing, please. Alright. So, you have your 4 connections. You have 4 connections. We could definitely upgrade you to being able to have 4 connections. So let's pin you real fast, because I need to get power over to that. So I need the light bulbs. I need the transformers. I'm going to need some cable. And I'm going to need plastic. So I can go over here, upgrade you, and you do actually reach just barely. Alright. Oh, literally you just need wood. That is amazing. Okay, so that's really not bad. Then the question is, how fast do you make it? I'm hoping real fast. Where? Oh. I put in the wrong machine. Oh, it's instantaneous. Yes. Alright. Robots, I need you all to show up. I got work to do. Okay, so that's really good news. So I don't have to wait for all eternity for that to get done. So let's chuck all of this into boxes again. Alright, so I just need to get a lot of wood. So there's another one, because I need 8. We got a bunch down here we can grab. So that seems like a way you delete a really large volume of materials really fast. And I imagine with the engineer bots or whatever, you could probably have them automatically feed that, maybe. The good news, it does also seem like you won't need a ridiculous amount of that material either. It definitely feels like you carry it over, you unlock the stuff, and you move on. But with that, literally I just need to drop the transformers, we can get on to the next location. Oh, we missed again. Okay, so mark that so I can see. So we need 8, so I only need 3 more. That'll let us get a bigger tower, and then we can see what's going on to the Unicorp. So you'll keep playing to at least figure that out. Just in case that, like, wraps us up kind of thing. I did see with that we got the ability unlocked to get the diamond saw. So there's a chance that Unicorp will give us more information, then we need the diamond saw to proceed, like, farther to figure more things out. Alright, 2 more. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely see this kind of game that, like, once you beat it and you just want to chill and, like, unlock things and progress, it'd probably go pretty smoothly. We have another call on the smart tower, that's fine, because that'll be where we get our last of our wood. Cool. And then with this, we will have the last of that we need for right now. Okay, so now I just need some transformers. And with that, I have everything I need to expand our radius. Let's grab money just in case we have to pay for it. I'm assuming we will. But I would assume it's like $500-600 if it keeps consistent to what it was before. Which means we should be good. And I could definitely see where someone could just play this game and like build the giant elaborate thing and all that. And keep the minions rolling. Oh, there's a ton of wood up here. Okay, so upgrade modules, upgrade this, and then with that, we just got an achievement for upgrading that. No more upgrades. We would just unlock that. So basically, we got all that. Oh. Make your home cozy again with some of the incredible furniture, tables, trash cans, beds, built-in defense mechanisms, mechanisms, and much more. If you kept your blueprints safe, I am ready to share. Oh. And keep your U-coins. The new world currency. Bring me coupons. That's fine. So let's start the expedition. See if we can't learn about what's going on in Unicorp. I'm willing to bet there's a bit more after this spot. I'm willing to bet we learn like what happened. Like, are we truly an awful person? Or if there's like industrial espionage, or what occurred to doom the world. Okay, so it just gave us access to that area, and then we can unlock this one. So I'm going to unlock that one too. So we have unlocked all expedition areas. Okay, so you can just get reactors. We can just get the tech. Yeah, so we're getting, like, we're able to just renewably get really valuable materials here. Huh. We haven't seen that type of thing before. But regardless, Unicorp is the first destination, because that's our story stuff. So that would imply this is the last place we visit on the map. Haven't I streamed this a long time ago? Yes, we've actually streamed it multiple times, but when we streamed it the past times, it was the early access version, versus this is the final one. The Unicorp terminal welcomes you. To learn more, select a file, Project Pandora. The first batch of super materials extracted from the meteorite Pandora from the ancient Greek All Gift has been sent to Earth's orbit. Next. This celestial body has such an enormous mass that scientists predict its interaction with our planet will be dire or even catastrophic consequences ranging from climate change to cataclysms. Three-phase preparation must be initiated before it's too late. The phases are Cosmopolis, Neolife, and Eden. Project Cosmopolis. With the installation of heavy-duty barriers and modular dividers, the first phase of preparation for the Situation Alpha is complete. Citizens of value to the city have been relocated to underground shelters. These preparations were carried out in strict secrecy. The media spread information about routine inspections related to the construction of the subway line. Given Cosmopolis' high elevation above sea level, we can conclude the city is fortified enough to survive a global flood. Project Neolife. A personality encapsulated in the perfected device of engineering genius. It is fundamentally a new form of life that will be able to adapt to extreme conditions. The technology to transfer human consciousness into inanimate objects has been fully developed and is ready for launch. Tests on volunteer have shown excellent results. Neolife will allow us to not only save humanity's best, but also to control the masses and influence of general disposition of our citizens. Project Eden will be launched in the event the Project Cosmopolis encounters shortcomings. As studies have shown, none of the projects we have prepared are a panacea for the coming catastrophe. I don't know that word. If plans A-F prove ineffective, we launch Eden, a spaceship loaded with an archive of digitized consciousnesses. This ark, full of the preserved minds of our prominent citizens, will travel into outer space in search for a new cradle for humanity. Project Christopher. The most recent project, development is complete, and it has entered the testing phase. Pandora not only caused devastating flood, but along with the materials, it brought a parasite unknown to science. It is a skilled mimic able to adapt to the conditions in a new environment. No effective method to combat this enemy has been found. Lucius has chosen to take place as a passenger on Eden. He will leave hundreds of clones of his brother on Earth, clones designed to make the planet a better place. Finish work. Share this information with everyone. Okay. I didn't mean to actually escape out of that. Panacea is a solution or remedy. Yeah, so the gist of it is, we apparently were choosing only the best people we had in our society. We pulled them into Cosmopolis, and then we're like, we're gonna get these like amazing materials, and to heck with everybody else. And then everything went bad, and we're like, that's fine. We're gonna throw ourselves in this ship, and then launch the ship into space to find someplace else to live if we ruin this place. And then something didn't work out with that. So yeah, we seemed like we were a pretty good person in our past life. That load time, though, there we go. Okay, so wants us to talk to all of the others. Or was it all, or just, yeah, literally all of the others. Let's see what the diamond saw requires real fast, since it mentions that. Diamond saw. I won't worry about that right now. We'll talk to them, and then we can worry about the diamond saw. Okay. Earl, it's true. Lucius did some crazy things, but I'm not him. I'm Christopher, his brother. Well, more specifically, a clone of his brother. Welcome back, boss. Whether or not you're actually Lucius doesn't matter to me. I've made up my mind. Okay. I'm sorry, Mara Quinn, but you were mistaken. There is nothing between us because I am not Lucius. I'm a clone of his brother. Can you imagine? My heart sensed that right away. I suppose I just wanted to live in a dream for a little while. Prospero, my dear wizard, it turns out I'm not Lucius at all. I'm Christopher, his brother, actually a clone of his brother. So that's why such a resemblance. Well, I can't say it's a huge surprise, as Prospero has seen your destiny. Oh, they were just like, that's chill. Will we be playing Farm Sim 25 today? Yes. We usually switch around 11 p.m. my time, which is like a couple minutes from now. Barbara, I learned about my past. Christopher, that's my name. Not Lucius. I'm a clone of his brother. And that's why I like you, you pumpkin. Pretentious is for the weak. Let's get in touch with this Lucius, why don't we? We'll all help. We have to reach Eden. I happen to have a blueprint of a cosmic beacon. Take it. Get to work. I was about to be like, that can't just be how it ends. We're like, everything's cool. Build a foundation, build a tower, build a beacon, make the diamond saw. Okay. Oh. That's a bit pricey. You're gonna require power, I'm sure. Let's put it over here in this open spot to the right. But that isn't gonna get built today because I'm not sure if any of you saw the cost of that, Joker. It's high. There's not another way to put it. It's high. 50 wood, 40 metal, 30 glass, 30 of the structures. Which fortunately I never turned these back off of the structures. So that might turn out okay. But yeah, so that is not a small ask. Alright. But let's see, we got a couple more minutes. I'm gonna quickly see if I can't get that saw made real fast before we do our switch. Oh, let's mark it so I actually know what I need. We can mark you. So need 8 batteries, 5 matrices, and 3 of the wood. Oh, right, we had a ton of wood over here. That's right. Oh, we got just hungry enough I can't carry 5. That's fine. Alright, yeah, I should be able to knock this out real fast, assuming I've got everything I need for the displays and batteries. Alright, so basically it seems like I just need to collect a lot of everything now. And that weirdly, the frames are not going to be that big a deal. The good news is, honestly, with how ridiculous amount of metal I've collected, I believe I could press that into metal sheet. I probably will be able to do that relatively quickly. And it'll also clear up our incredibly exploded inventory. Okay, so we've got that. So now I need to check for the matrices and the batteries. So there's 2 matrices there. Do we have batteries sitting in a box here? I'll need these regardless. Grab those 2. Alright. So what I need to do is I need to make 2 more matrices and a bunch of batteries. We can go here. We'll need the microchips. It's 1, 2, 3. There's the matrices. And then we need the batteries. Oh, that's foam. I don't think it got foam. No, because I switched you over to making this. So we'll switch you here before I forget for next time. And grab those, though. Because do any of the tools require that? Yeah, the fishing rod. That's fine. So for right now, I'm going to drop all of that in there. Let's grab all of the metal bars out of here. Move them over here. Alright, well, that just means it's going to take longer than I want to go before we switch. So, it does look like we're at the home stretch for the game. Like, I know I said that last time, but it seemed like we were getting stalled out. But now that we've got the Nano Forge, when we check on our tools, literally all these tools, I can make these materials now. So all of these last tools, I can just make them. We can, at this point, make literally everything in the game. And it sounds like this is probably the culmination of what finishes the game right here. Is that we are going to build this thing to contact Lucius. And maybe they make us build a rocket or something. Maybe he's like, what the heck, did you fix the world? Or we'll probably get a conclusion from our story from this thing. Because the scale of the materials this thing requires is feeling kind of end game. And my assumption is with the saw and the hammer and all that, those handful of places we haven't been able to reach yet, we'll be able to get there. Let me actually quickly mark the thing way over here. But it does sound like we'll be able to check out those last couple places of roof, which I'm assuming are going to be primarily just a source for large amounts of supplies for getting that done. I'm not thinking we have much in the way of things to unlock in the game yet. Because we have cleared up so much roof and all that. We have met all of the NPCs that I'm aware of. Like, I believe she was the one who was implied to be the new NPC. I could be wrong. Yeah, so let's pin that. Because I assume that's the last area we'll reach. And it looks like it's just a material-rich area, but we won't know till we go down there. But yeah, so that's my guess what's going to happen, is that we just have a lot of materials we can get now. It's going to be a matter of getting these all back to that thing to be built. But yeah, that'd be my guess, because once you get all the last piece of equipment, usually there's not much left in most games once you get, like, the last equipment, because you lose all feeling of progression after that. And we can continue to work on the friendships and all that. A listing... Oh, I can't look at the tasks while I have these. Yeah, because looking at our objective, it's literally building the beacon. So my assumption is we have 3 parts I have to make with that, and then the saw, and then that's done. So yeah, that's what my guess is we build these 3 things, we contact Lucius, and that effectively brings about the end of the game, would be my assumption. We either find out that Lucius didn't make it, or they have gotten to Eden, or some other conclusion, we don't know. But with that said, what is going to happen is this is going to be it for the I Am Future part of the stream. We will be switching over to Farm Sim 25. So for those who are watching over on YouTube, the stream will drop and then come back up into the new game. So don't forget to drop your subscribes and all that kind of stuff. For those over here on Twitch, just hang out. We'll do the switch over real fast. So let me go ahead and get that out of the way. That's fine. I know I will no longer be alive. That's exactly what I'm doing. Switch to... Don't tell me